Yeah, YouTube family of the Maverick in the space again. Still with the best and most credible opinion. Still fair and fearless analysis. Emergency check-in. Emergency chat. All courtesy of Jamaican star sprinter Oblique Civil. Angle business again. Flag chatty parrot mouth. Now Lyles again. 9.87 in the brawling rain of the Lausanne leg of the Wonder Diamond League. Just out of the press. So out of the brain me attack. Now Lyles get a second place. On the line, Akeem Blake. 10-02, the two of them get the same time. But no answer and no question no night. A Oblique Civil win the race and win the race comfortably. And this a 3 out of the last 4 Oblique a beat now Lyles, you know. And people me can tell you this. Somebody, one little birdie, never pinch me. But him tell me recently. say, don't sleep on Oblique Civil. Finish 100-meter title at the Tokyo World Championship, you know. I want to tell you, him tell me more than that. Him tell me, say, set your money. Well, you look like the better go blow up now, because everybody see Civil now. And see the kind of super farm with Civil, you know. And next one I'm charging them, tell me, say, Glenn Mills himself, tell him, say, the sprinter is ready. And him tell him more too. See? So, it's not a fluke when you see I go on with Oblique Civil. It come like that little thing that we go on at champs. That little mishap, that little, you know, potential, we don't know, meltdown there. Come like you do something for Oblique. Confidence for the rest of the season. Because him go on from that, you know, remember him go on from that, you know, and run 9-8, you know, after I look like him pull up and cramp up and would run in the final of trials, you know. And from that, there has been no looking back. You know the race some of the likes, you know? Oblique and Kishian. But we have to go wait till the World Championship for see the race there. But Oblique Civil people, remember, you know? Oblique Civil was ahead of Kishian Thompson in the pecking order, yeah, in the Jamaican male sprinting, you know. The whole resurgence of the male sprinting, you know. Oblique Civil was all the way before Kishian dropped on the scene like a bomb, you know. And it looked now like Oblique finally I run with the kind of confidence and I run with the kind of competence and I run with the kind of ease and poise and grace that he was promising to run with early in his career, you know. The man look awesome. Yeah, we can go as far as to say, not since Asafa Powell, we've seen a 100-meter sprinter with the kind of super form and aesthetic perfection of Oblique Civil. May I talk too much about him? I don't want to boost him up too much and put him under pressure, you know. But facts are facts. You see, like how we know, don't accept say Kishian and one of them rugged 100-meter runner there. When we don't think him going to ever look smooth and poetic, Oblique Civil is the opposite. And I put on the time them figure with it now. One of me charging them tell me say Oblique, you know, 9-6 shape, you know. And how things are shape up now. Oblique look like people. Because of the late form in the season, you know, when fine, you know. It look like between him and Kishian, you know. Somebody, I think around 9-6 for win the gold medal, you know. Because up to trials, you know, not we have it. Remember, we come to that channel here. Up to trials, I think, after trials, I say, no argument, no, I think Oblique can beat Kishian again. But I have to go roll back my talk and rewind now. Because that kind of form, yeah, when we see Oblique Civil in a people. And you know the question when me asked already, you know. I say 4 global final him reach already. And don't see the podium yet. Kishian go 1. And it take the man them in a one room round so. If he claims you know him win it. See? So the questions are always gonna be there. Is Oblique Civil a choker? Yeah? If this now make 5 world event, no, this world championship in a Tokyo, you know, I gonna make 5, you know. If him go to the one, yeah, and I make him up on the podium, then me think, you know, the narrative are gonna change. Me hope him just remain healthy and remain focused and remain ready and continue to improve. That look like it's only Oblique can stop Oblique from medal this trip. Me don't want to say win the gold medal, but medal. Because him have to run sometime when he not run yet to win the gold medal. And the next thing we are creep up on the horizon where nobody know really much acknowledge is that we can possibly get a Jamaican 1-2 in another 100 there. No? And you see Akeem Blake in the rain a while ago. Me don't know. Maybe my one of them runner that will love. will love the rain and the wetness on them spikes. But Hakeem Blake look awesome in the race a while ago too, you know. You want to tell us him come out in front of the field? By that time it look like him a go steal it. And then me see the flash, me see Oblique out wider. In him full red. A step. And of course now Lyles run on. Typical runaway train. In the rain. Lean. And them give him the second place over Hakeem Blake. But we are look for the potential. 1, 2. I don't say 3. I don't say 3, but all of a sudden out of nowhere, when male sprinting look like something we talk about now. And we don't want to go back around the part where we are talking about the potential for the world record, you know. Because it's dead again, you know. When you see Oblique run or Oblique run, you see Kishian run or Kishian run. And then now in the last race, arguably, before the well, not the last race, but you see Hakeem Blake a while ago too. Look like him a eating best farm as well. Eh? You see how things change rapidly in our sport, people. Eh? A year, not a year, maybe 2 years ago. We desperate, you know. With the male sprinting, you know. And a whole head and a ball like a West Indies cricket, you know. but look at us now. You all realize that Jamaica has the 2 most informed 100-meter sprinters going into the World Championships in Tokyo in a matter of weeks. Who would have thunk it? Anyway, we feel good. Not just because Oblique win, but because a Jamaican beat now Lyles. And that's my rival with it. The Jamaican beat the American again. I know when you lippy and chatty like now Lyles, you know. People are going to always carry people for beat you, you know. So that give you an extra tinge of satisfaction for no same get flag. And as me say, a 3 out of the last 4 days. Remember Oblique did beat him up a stadium, up a racers. And then them go over the Olympics. And you know Oblique, we go on to the Olympics. Oblique run out. And then it come back up at the London Diamond League a couple of weeks ago. Oblique flag him emphatically. And it's like a deja vu in another race. Except he said the condition is different. The rain did not fall hard. And Oblique flag it again. Oblique have him ticket. Have him ticket and you didn't hear me in the interview before the race. I said people that talk about rivalry, you all talking about rivalry. This guy 1 or 2 few races. I mean, me like it, you know. Me like the chatterings, you know. And the mustering and the bag of thing, you know. But only thing, you know, is when you chat and you get beaten, you have to hug up the beating where you're going to get. Elsewhere, other than on the chat. So, we love it, though, people. Jamaica back in business in the men's 100-meter Oblique Civil. Remember the name? There was absolutely nothing oblique about that performance by Civil. Anyway, people, you know the Maverick carrier, they are all the vibes, you know. Still the best of us credible opinion, you know. Still fear and fearless analysis, you know. As me it's just a quick reasoning because I couldn't hold my mouth because I watch the race. Just don't watch the race, I'm excited. I'm just going to run up my mouth about the race. None oblique about Civil. Flag no Lyles, street and lane. I mean, I want Oblique race him again for the rest of the season. Do like what Kishian do. The thing I want to see Oblique race Kishian before the World Championship either. So, it is what it is. Hurry up, make the election keep so that we can concentrate on the World Championship. Get rid of the distraction of the election so that we can get into the big bad World Championships coming up in the month of September. Maverick. How much Maverick? How much Maverick? How many Mavericks? Is not half or 1.5 or 3.5? Not few. One Maverick.